So hey guys, our today's topic is the role of education. What is the role of education in our life, in our society? So that's we are going to discuss. So not we, it's me only who are going to be discussed, and you guys are listen just. Okay, so the role of education. So the role of education in different field. So if we think about the old generation, not it's called old generation, sorry, but it's the old timing when the people are not educated at that much. Then you see that's how they are living. So they are living definitely it's different. Why? Because they don't know the things. Knowing means education. There is no education of that. So because of there is no education, they don't know the things, because education expand our memory. What I think, if we are educated, then we can do what, a lot more things better. If the education is powerful, education makes us mature, education makes us understandable, education makes us strong, education makes us uh, powerful in our terms of thinking, in terms of knowledge, everything. If we have education, then you know what, we have lots of power. We can do anything in our life if we have the education, the right education on that field. If for example, if we are going, if we and anyone, not even just me, you guys are also, someone wants to go if in any field, and if he or she are proper knowledgeable about that field, it means he or she know uh, of each and everything about that field, the proper education of that field, and he can or she can do wonders on that field. So in that way, education is it's education, yeah, it's you know what, it's very very important. Whatever you are going to do, whatever, you need education, the right education. If you have right education, you can do wonders. You know what, the people who have not that much educated, they are, you know what, not willing to take any decisions properly right way. If you are educated, then you can take a decision in the right way. You can take right decisions, you can do the things right, do the things what is right, not the society sees it right. Sometimes the many people see that it is right, but it's actually not right. If you are proper knowledgeable enough, educated enough, then you can see the difference. You can see that, yeah, it is not good, it is not that way, just like that. So guys, what you need to do, you just need to educate yourself with different field, whatever field you want to go. You take knowledge about that field, or not just like that, on that field. You also know the various field, whatever it is in this world, what's going on, how people are earning money. That's could be also education. You take education about money, because you know what, I think our parents and maybe their grandparents, they don't have much more idea about finance, about money, because they are not educated at that much. So what we can do, we can take knowledge of that thing, and we can apply in our life. You know what, we need to take education of that thing also. Even you know what, education is it, education doesn't means that we just have the academic education, the academic degrees we have. That's not education is. The real education is, that's what teaches us the real life skills. Just like, if we want to communicate with someone, that doesn't tell our education system. What we need to do, we need to learn that thing, because that is the important skill in our life. If we want to do something, that is very much skill, to communicate, to negotiate, to understanding the people in front of you, what you are trying to say you, what, and conveying your message properly. That is also part of communication. Communication is not about you are seeing something and people are listening. No, you listen, sometimes you listen, sometimes you say, the other person is listen. So that's that communication is, you know, it's very important thing. Whatever you want to go in, do in your life, whatever you are doing, communication is very must thing. So that you need to learn. For where you can learn, there's various things, various places on internet, and anywhere you can learn. You know what I think, if a person want to learn anything, anything he want to learn, he or she want to learn, they can definitely learn with the help of internet. Anything, internet, you know what, internet is like open university. You can learn anything from internet. There is anything you wanted to learn, you want to learn anything, that thing is definitely available on internet. You can learn that thing also. We don't, at the time when we don't have that type of resources, we need to go to the classes if we want to learn something. But this time is not just like that. This is totally different time zone. We are living in internet zone. That is, we have the internet, the power of internet. You have to understand the power of internet. Sorry, our topic is not that thing, but yeah, it is the part of that. The education, the role of education. What's the role of education? First thing I tell you that education is not even just like what academic education we have, the academic degrees. That not the education. That is the degree. That's what we do not have the any education field, and we can go to that field. It's you take like that, but it's not just the way. What I think, what education is, the real education is when we know what we want to know and we know the right things. What is right for you? Just example, there is some education that is important to learn. First is for yourself, how your body, how your body and mind. You need to educate yourself about your mind and body, how your mind perform, how your mind take decisions and all of the things. You need to know about that thing, how your mind work, how your mind working, and how your body working. Because if you know how your mind and body working, you can literally understand the whole world. So that is very important. And the next thing is you need to learn your finances also, how you can earn money, how you can manage the finance. That's the also thing. Education is all about the personal development. You can learn the education of the personal development, how you can develop yourself. mm, Yourself develop, yes. Personal development, the communication is the part of the personal development journey. The finance and all of the things is part of the personal development. So personal development is very important in this time. You need to develop yourself personally, professionally and financially, so that you can take the bigger decisions and be a bigger decisions of your life. You need to educate yourself, yeah, every day, every time, every way. You just learn something. You know what I think, if you are a lifelong learner, lifelong learner means the person who always want to learn, always want to learn. And we all have to become a lifelong learner, because the lifelong learner is, we are life you know what I think, I am a lifelong learner. I always learn something, always, from the peoples, from the surroundings, from the environment, from the anything. If you want to learn, then we definitely learn. If you have a new people, if you meet with new people, you know what, you learn a lot from those. Definitely, you learn a lot. And especially in the internet, I meet daily new people. It's not me, it's just like I watch videos most of the time of new people and see the how they are saying, how they're, you know what, every person is different in this world. Their communication, they're not just communication, they are different person, they're thinking different, their way of talking, their how they understand the things, that is different. How they understand and how they put the understanding to others, in front of others, that is also very different. So every person is going to be different in this world, and you can learn literally every time, every person, with every person something new every day. If you want to learn something, then you can learn with the other person, any other person who is not just like a new person. You see, you just learn a different technique. For example, if you want to learn how to create videos, just example, you just see the one people is creating different type of video, one person is create different type of video. Some people is creating just like putting a phone or camera in one place and they are shooting, just like me, I'm doing it. And some people, you know what, they are shooting at different angles. Sometimes they are shooting with this angle, that they put multiple cameras, 5 to 6 cameras, and they are shooting like that. That's what I learned. Wow, yeah, that could be also with the content, or not content, but this. So basically, that thing is happening in movies, that they should they put different camera and they shoot just like that. Yeah, that's literally awesome thing. Okay, so that's it for today's guys. Today's video. It's happened 10 minutes. Bye bye.